one of the most key factors will be early establishment, and then when you're selecting your plants, if you can go with Texas native, that's going to be a better option for you. If they're Texas natives, they were growing here, they're going to be more acclimated to our soil, more acclimated to our weather, our conditions. So your Texas natives are going to be a little more drought resistant, a little more hardier. Again, on the true extreme side of xeriscaping, the agaves, the yuccas, the cactuses, those are going to be the most hardy. They hold so much moisture in the foliage that they don't need a lot of moisture, as well as your perennials, your hardy perennials like the salvia sages, the lantanas. Those are going to be more of your drought resistant, heat tolerant, but key factor is just mainly going to be getting those roots well established early on as possible. That way you're not having to baby that water later on into the heat of the year. And one of the best ways to do that is always dig a little wider than your root ball, backfill in with a good potting soil, something that has a lot of moisture retention to it, pack that in real good and tight around the root ball, and then start applying a root stimulator once every 2 weeks, or at least once a month for the first 6 months to a year of planting. But when you do that, you're activating those roots to get them to grow into that new home that you just made with that potting soil in the ground. They'll condition better and they'll get into that native soil, and then you'll have all that moisture retention and all those roots. And every plant has a direct root to leaf ratio. So the more roots you have, the more leaves you have, and when you have more leaves, they can take in sun and photosynthesize better. So all that's going to be a great factor in getting them to establish early on, so that when we get hit with those water restrictions, you're not so crippled.